Okay, let's power it on. And first of all, we are going to set up for the coins. Today we are going to use the US quarters as an example. And you need to have at least 5 pieces of the coins for the same value. Okay. So you can press the setup button here. There are total 8 channels for this coin offsetter model. And we are going to use the channel 1. So here it shows L1. We will need to insert 10 times of the coins. So let's insert the first one. Remember to take it out before you insert more coins. Okay? Okay, that's 5. And we are going to insert 5 more. Take out and put it aside. When it comes to 10, you will hear a sound. That's completed for us for a simple setup. And let's press the setup button again. And in this case, please note there's a dot here. If you see a dot over here, that means the value is below $1. You can use this button to adjust it. So, for example, if you put it to $1, the dot would disappear. $2, $3, okay? But in this case, let's set it back to the 1 quarter, which equals to 25 cents, okay? And press setup. Okay, so the setup for the first channel is completed. And because we are now using only 1 coin to do the example, so we will skip for the rest of the channels. Let's just press the setup button. Okay, this will skip all of them. 7 channels, 8 channels. Okay. Then the memory will be restored. Let's test it by insert 1 quarter to see if it shows the correct number and if it's accepted. Okay, it's accepted and it shows the correct value. That's 0.25. 1 quarter, okay? So for the coin setup, it's okay now. Okay, now let's try to set up for the timer. Let's power it on first. And you can see the display here. And there are 5 buttons over here. So for the first time, we are going to press the button setup, okay? Okay, let's press button setup. And when you press the button setup, this shows the value you would like to charge, how much value you would like to receive from your customer before you trigger the timer. So let's say to be like, okay, this means $1.25. So it equals 5 quarters. Okay, press setup button. And this is the time you would like to run. So let's set it to be maybe, okay, 15 minutes. Press setup. And you can adjust the rest of the digits. We'll just put it to be 0 in this case. Press setup. Okay, so the timer setup is completed. And let's test. Before we put this as a quarter, okay, let's try. So 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, $1. And for the next quarter, it's going to trigger the timer, and it trigger 50 minutes. So it's $1.25. Equals 5 quarters to trigger the time. Okay, this is for the time trigger. Okay, and now let's try the optional settings. So if you press the S1 and S2 button all at the same time together, and hold it for a while, few seconds, you will go to the setup mode, another setup mode. So for this one cannot be changed. So we will start from the second number. Okay, so 203 means the milliseconds is the time format. If we put it to be 204, it will be the hour minutes version. Okay, let's put it in this way, in this case, and try it. This is for the warning sound. So let's just, most of the time you don't have to change this one. And this is for the additional time. The default value is 5 minutes. Okay, so let's put it to be like, let's try 7 minutes. Okay, and this is the extra value. So by default it's 25 cents. Let's just keep it to be 25 cents. Okay, so let's try it. So for the first time, you will require $1.25 to trigger. Okay, and now if you can let the customer to add extra 1/4 to add 7 minutes, as we set up before. Because we set up to be the 1/4 and add 7 minutes, so it should be, and the time format has already become to the hour minutes version because of the setup, and this will add 7 minutes to the last 2 digits. Okay. Okay, let's power off and set it back again, so you will see the difference. Okay, I'm going to power it down again. Okay, let's adjust this one back to the previous default number and put it to be 5. Okay, and okay, remains 1/4. So the sum, let's go to test. Okay, 15 minutes. And if we add 1/4, the time format has come back as the previous one. And we add one more 25 cents as we set it up. It will add 5 minutes this time, because we adjust back to 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, let's try. Okay, the final step, once you confirm that all the settings are working as you expected, you can unscrew these two. You can unscrew it. I've already unscrewed it first, and take out this panel. Then plug in your device to here. This is your device, like your watch or your dryer, or anything else you like to use. Okay, plug it, and then lock this back. Okay, lock it back. And put a screw back onto it. And then finally lock it up. You can use a padlock if you like for this one. Okay, that's it.